Hello guys, it's so nice to be with you. It's the 31st of January. I was going to say July for some reason, that's weird. So this is like a posting on this channel that I have not spoken to for a long time, this channel. So it has not felt the right time, and now it certainly does, to get onto this channel and sort of, in a way, pick up where we left off. It's definitely what I feel has happened here is a massive shift away from like codependent energy towards a union with the external world, others, to a shift to union with self. So I really feel what's happened is a lot of the collective has actually united. It's inner masculine and feminine energies. And is actually feeling very complete and whole, and therefore messages about whether a relationship of whatever nature is going to come in, like twin flame or soulmate, whatever, divine soulmate, those messages just may not resonate anymore. So, I mean, it's not to say that it's not something you want, but it's not maybe front of mind or front of heart or front of your energy field. It's almost like what's more prevalent possibly for you is a hunger for the next stage of your own growth. So like, okay, what's next? What's now what? So like, we've done all this healing, we've done all this purging, we've done all this growth, right? Endless at times, endless purging, endless shifting of, you know, our clearing of our energetic fields. So it's like, so now what, right? So what is exciting? This is the fun part, right? Surely. This is where I'm like, okay, let's look into what's next, right? So now I'm not saying overnight we're going to go into shifting crazy activations, etc., because it's still, the planet is cleaning up. I want to say a lot of filth. And we're almost there. Like, we really are like at the kind of new vistas, new energy, new opportunities, massive shifts. As you can see, there's a lot of flux in the collective. Various aspects are being revealed, I suppose. Like, maybe you knew about all the stuff that's been revealed, maybe you didn't, maybe you're learning about different things, etc. It's really important to have compassion as everyone is sort of learning and I want to say awakening in their own way at their own time. It's important to have compassion. There's also been a lot of control, manipulation, and messaging through dominant forms. So it's hard to say that people have had clean air, right, or clean messaging, or, you know, unmanipulated, unfiltered. Like, their messaging that they've received for a long time has been very packaged, right? So try and have compassion if people aren't on the same page as you or where you're at, etc. You should be trying to get sort of sufficiently comfortable with being your own field of knowledge and opinion, etc., without having to need to or want to impose that on others. That it shouldn't affect you that others don't have your opinion. Okay, so I feel that's an aspect of evolution and ascension that we're all learning, and some have embodied it to marvelous degrees. Okay, so we're all at different points on that aspect. So related to that is the need to stay grounded in your own kind of, in your own wholeness, and seeing yourself as part of a massive freedom project. I want to say, like, it is like the liberation of Earth that we're here to do, and we're here to assist. And I suppose it's like, we don't assist that necessarily by dominating people to take our view. So when you feel you're losing an argument, if you like, pull back. All right, it just might not be time for that person to see what's happening, all right? Or maybe it's their role to play to not necessarily see what you think they need to see right now, etc., right? Okay, so it basically is so important to conserve your energy, okay, if you resonate with this, in order so that it can come out. It's like choose the battles, right? So it's got to come out into the right battles, like the work that you need to do which is often very creative and healing work, that might be what your guides are trying to direct your energy towards, versus maybe posts, etc., getting politically aggravated online, etc. That might be for someone, okay? Now, I just wrote some notes before I tuned in. Hang on one sec, stay around, quite aligned yet. Okay, yeah, so the guys were saying fight if you have to fight, but without aggression, state your case and then move on. So I thought that was sort of like, rather than fighting aggressively, state your case, state your position firmly, quietly, but then move on, let it go, like, and make sure you let it go, like, try not to hold on to grudges and resentments, etc., because that kind of can disrupt your equilibrium, right? Yeah, and that was the word I was getting, equanimity. We're trying to get to a place of, like, you know, just being at ease in a very difficult, turbulent world. Right now it's particularly turbulent, okay? But I mean, when hasn't it been turbulent, right? And I can't say that it's not going to get more turbulent. In fact, in the near future, it probably will. Stay focused. And also, in terms of healing, you've done so much healing, but I was getting that the grief is still releasing for a lot of us, okay? So I want to say you're not out of the woods yet. Like, if you feel heavy still and you're like, oh, what, there are some Ascension people that are just bouncing off walls and they just look so happy, and that everyone is kind of clearing and healing in their own at their own speed. They're at their own points, but collectively there is still a lot of healing happening, especially in the twin flame collective, okay? So that's what I was getting. So other messages I was getting, I use a few cards, is like a new beginning energy and a magician energy. So manifesting something new definitely is, there's a lot of shifts happening in terms of where people are moving. Like, people are physically moving. You may need to physically move. Also, your job may be ending. You may need to change your job. You may need to let go of, I want to say, some codependent energy on money, like codependent on earning a certain amount of money, I'm getting. And you need to, that codependency may be blocking your new aspects coming in, like your new, I want to say, healing modalities or something like that, offerings, like, so new work that you're supposed to be offering down the track, or very soon, I guess, because I'm feeling like this is in the next 3 to 4 months. There's massive employment shifts for this group, where you were like, maybe you were telling yourself that you can last a bit longer at your current job because of the pay. Your guides are kind of going, oh no, actually we need you to move a bit faster, because we're always being prepared for the next block of people that are awakening to help guide them through. So there's lots of, like, this is very much like a domino or multiplier effect, okay? So, like, we awaken, but then we awaken 10 to 100, 150 other people, right, through our work, etc. So, like, some of you might be guided to publish. I don't know if you can even see me. It's so bright, but it's really nice. So can I just leave it? The light, the sun's out. It's beautiful. So you might be guided to publish some sort of, like, online or something. Online. I feel you're a public speaker for someone here. You're taking your position. I'm getting you're taking your position. You're stepping up and out. So you're coming out. There's a coming out. I had that message recently on the other channel. There's a coming out, standing in your power. You know what I'm getting? Turning down the sounds of the negative voices around you, which are still in your head, even though you're not in contact. I feel something like a maternal energy here. You've turned down their negative or challenging or dubious or questioning. It's not positive. It's kind of like they were naysayers, okay? So you've turned down that energy and you're like, I'm going to do it anyway, okay? I'm just going to do this anyway. I don't need, oh, that's a good one. I don't need their permission. I don't need their support, okay? I don't need their position for someone. I was going to say, so someone was maybe having a carrot dangled that you're going to get this position if you do this, all right? Those sorts of arrangements are always dangerous, so just be careful of that. All right, so down the track, I mean, I'll just see how these messages evolve. Like, sometimes I might want to be off camera and doing cards, but I feel like with this channel, I so just want to talk more to you. It feels more direct on camera, which I really am not comfortable with at all, but I'm happy and wanting to do it for this channel not for the other channel, right? There's a lot more energetic mayhem on the other channel, okay? So it's not something I'm comfortable with at all there. But down the track, I will think about if it's brought to me, which I feel it will be. See, I'm working with intergalactics now, so our cousins, like big beings coming in with higher, huger frequencies, more like unique frequencies, different frequencies are coming in. I mean, this is you guys, okay? So when I say those guys, us, it's us. It's like our higher aspects, so our cousins as well, like other beings that have come in to sort of help with the next part of the project, right? Which is amazing, the Ascension project. So you can expect an up-leveling, and I want to say even like a weeding out of your gifts getting weirder and more intense and like more, just more everything. Okay, that's awesome. So like when it's time, it's not the time right now, maybe a couple of months away, because we do have to wait for a few things to be moved forward and I want to say safely landed, okay? We will do some sort of like next level activations and stuff as a group here, okay? So we'll see how that looks, which is just exciting. That could look weird, okay? No doubt. Okay, but it could be fun. It will be fun. It will be fun. Also, I'm getting a note of gratitude from your guides for your ongoing courage and persistence, perseverance, surviving, basically. The fact that you're still here is very, very needed and congratulated. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm getting. It's true. It's such a hard vibration to hold here. Like, so it's just like a pummeling. It's like a pounding. You may have felt like a punching bag, all right, in many, many situations, like work, family, relationships. You just feel like, well, I can't get a break. I'm not on the same page as anyone. I just feel like hammered and buffeted by the wind, right? Anyway, it's getting lighter. You know, it is getting better. It is getting clearer. We are much higher vibrational as a planet, though it may not seem it. We are. It's just that there is this cleanup energy. I would just keep getting that phrase, right? So it's not like we're not done and dusted. Like we're still working. We're still working. We do also work to clear dimensions ahead of the collective moving through them, okay? So we work to stabilize the collective, to help and assist them in terms of their souls with the current struggles, which was, you know, a lot of uncertainty and gaslighting and stuff. But we also work to clear higher dimensions of negative energies so that the pathways are open for faster ascension and awakening, which you're seeing, right? Some people are awakening overnight in the collective, okay? That's not to say the whole collective is going to awaken overnight. This is a staged process. Like, it's got to be, I feel it's always slower than people think, okay? Well, actually, I was guilty of fully thinking it was going to happen overnight in my earlier awakening years, which was only a couple of years ago, right? Maybe 3 or 4 years ago. But now I'm like, okay, no, things take time. Things take longer than we think. Slow down. And actually, because in your awakening, you may have understood everything so quickly because you have done all of this before, like you have been very spiritual in past timelines before, okay? But there are a lot of new souls. Oh, they're gorgeous, right? Yes, there are a lot of like fresh souls that don't have knowledge like that. They don't have past life knowledge. So we're just there to just be there when they need you, rather than barking at a tree that, you know, doesn't need you to bark at it. Be there for when they need you. They'll come to you, okay? Just be the solid rock, the kind of like stable, grounded person, aligned, happy, at peace, despite the turbulence around you, grounded and at peace, right, as much as possible, right? As much as possible. Don't beat yourself up if you're up and down as well. Like, we do get buffeted, right? They know that. Okay, let me just get a few. I just want to get a few. Oh, well, there you go. There's our good friend, the devil, right? Okay, that thing's getting cleared out, negative energies. Yes, so you may have felt stuck at times, or you definitely are walking away from stuff that hasn't served you. We've had that message for a long time. That's an ongoing process, okay? Truth sword, yes, endings. And I just saw the Temperance card, so balance. See, a lot of you may be dealing with karmic relationships that you're trying to heal the exit from, I'm getting, like to try and heal, leave in a friendly way, or as friendly as possible. If that's possible, you're moving on. There's the Chariot again. You're moving on, you're discovering love for yourself, and that's opened so many doors here with the King of Cups. True unconditional love for yourself has opened so many doors. Very, very important to continue to protect your energy, healing the past. See, you're trying to leave without causing massive chaos rising above. Try to protect your energy. Watch for energy vampires, obviously. Accepting what is. See, letting go. Letting go has opened new doors for you, all right? Hanging on to the past, hanging on to things that weren't serving you, or people, or even patterns of thought, or like vibrations of living, or food habits, I want to say, like drinking habits, things that weren't serving you. Actually letting go of all of that is helping to stabilize your field and allowing you to sit at a higher vibration on a day-to-day basis, which is amazing. Simplifying your life, decluttering, literally physically decluttering, maybe like also I want to say decluttering friends and relationships, okay? Emerging into grace, communicating freely. Yes, I think that's like, there's massive progress here. So that's why I was getting that energy of like, what's next? You know, like I've done all this clearing and yeah. Well, just be patient. Often when we think we're ready for the next stage, another layer of healing and releasing comes up, is revealed to us, okay? So you kind of can only get to the next layer when you've unearthed, when you've gotten dug through to that layer, right? If you know what I mean. Okay, good. Reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly, but I'm getting more like we're not at the end, because why would we want to be at the end? It's a journey. We're on the journey, okay? We're on the journey and we're moving towards that light, and we're embodying that light as we move. We are the light for others, so please know that, okay? Yes, and look, there's a lantern. That's amazing. All right, taking shelter. The answers are within. The answers are within. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. In the chaos of the outside, okay, in the chaos of the external, we have to find our balance and our peace, okay? And that it has to be by going within and taking time to chill out, be with our guides, talk to our guides, go into the heart, breathe deeply, breathe into a place of safety until you feel like, oh my gosh, everything is okay, of course, because I am the cosmos and the cosmos is in me. We are at one, right? We're doing this together. I'm certainly not alone. Is it a challenge? Yes, it's a challenge. That's also interesting to us as big starseed star beings, right? We've chosen big, challenging jobs. We are bored of the simple jobs, okay? We did not choose simple jobs. That's what I'm getting. You chose this. They're actually laughing, all right? You chose it. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to go unpack that later. Oh, my God. Okay, really? Yes, you chose. You want experiences, you want excitement, and this like Ascension project on this like troubled planet, prison planet, right, was like extremely exciting for us, okay? All right, so there's also the love dimension. So after the liberation comes the love dimension. We have to heal the planet through love, and that's through our art, creativity, our just being a light of love in the world, just being a genuine bastion and pillar of light and love in the world. Genuine, right? Which means letting go of all our ego challenges and stuff, like needing to win, needing to be right, needing to dominate, conversations, ideas, all of that, agendas, imposing agendas, all right? I don't know if I'm talking too fast. When I channel, I do. So sorry about that. So just basically you're learning so much, but also enjoy. They are saying enjoy the journey because you chose so much of these aspects. Not every aspect, some were just like imposed, because it's like a karmic balancing, right? Yes, of course. But you chose a lot of it. You chose the challenge. You chose the adventure, all right? Can you come to a place of like, okay, it's hard, it's crazy, it's insane a lot of the time, but this is kind of fun. This is kind of fun. I don't know. Can you? Come to it. Come to it. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I might see you in a week or so. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll just see how it goes, all right? But lots of love. Stay strong and stay solid. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye.